Hi, I'm Emily. I graduated from university last year, and when I was starting uni, one of the things I was concerned about is how am I going to access that stereotypical university nightlife as a partially sighted student? So I wanted to talk through with you my top tips on how to get ready for a night out at uni and also how to feel safe and confident going to clubs, pubs, and bars as a blind or partially sighted student. So, in terms of getting ready, my first tip is to plan ahead. When you're packing for university, make sure you put some thought into which clothes you feel comfortable in. You could ask trusted friends or family members for their advice on what they feel looks good, but I think it's really important that you feel good in an outfit. It's going to make you feel more confident going out at university. My second tip is about applying makeup. Firstly, I would say if in doubt, always blend, but also you can use the Estee Lauder virtual makeup app to help you check your makeup. So this app uses your phone camera to scan your face and tell you if there's kind of any errors or anything that needs blending with your makeup. So that can be really reassuring for you doing your makeup independently at uni. My third tip would be to confide in a housemate or flatmate. We need to remember that people value being asked for their opinions, so it's not something that you should feel embarrassed about if you wanted to ask your housemate if your outfit goes well together, if your makeup is blended, if your hair or trim looks good. They can feel kind of validated from you asking their opinion, and it could be like a nice bonding moment, a good conversation starter. So I think it can be worthwhile asking a housemate or flatmate for their opinion. In terms of actually going out then, my first tip for that would be to familiarise yourself with your routes and environment. It's really important to take the time to do campus tours, to do your own kind of orientation work, to practice routes, maybe on buses in and out of town, for example, just to give you that kind of awareness of where things are in comparison to other things. And if you're going on a night out and you know the name of the pub or club or bar that you're going to, it's worth doing a little bit of research. Sounds a bit nerdy, but what I mean is to just put it into Google Maps and it will tell you kind of how far away it is, how long it will take to get there, what area it's in, and it can just give you that bit of context to make you feel a bit more reassured that you know where you are, where you're going to. My second tip would be to find a buddy. What I mean by this is it can be really intimidating going to university with all these people you don't know and kind of disclosing your vision impairment to them. So I think it can be helpful to kind of go to the one person you've maybe been getting on the best with and speak to them about it, kind of explain your situation briefly and clarify that you might need a bit more support on a night out and in that kind of environment. This is something that I did and it was really reassuring. We kind of agreed to look out for each other. She did most of the looking out, I'll be honest, but it was nice to know that someone had your back. So I'd recommend doing that if you can, if you feel comfortable too. And equally, sticking with your housemates and flatmates is always a good idea because most likely you're coming back to the same place, so you can go out together and come back together, and again, you have that reassurance. Finally then, I would say save important contacts in your phone. This sounds really obvious, but I think it can be really easy to be in a WhatsApp group and have no idea who's who and you've not saved the numbers, and then when you're on a night out and you need to contact someone, it makes the situation a bit more stressful. So save your housemates and flatmates numbers, whoever you're going out with numbers on your phone, so if for whatever reason you get separated from them, you can give them a quick call and they can come and find you. Secondly, the university should recommend to you a trusted taxi firm. Save this number as well. It gives you another option of how to get home if you need to. And finally, your university should also provide you with a kind of helpline, especially for Freshers Week. They want to ensure that you're safe going on these nights out in these new places. So they should have a number you can call if you, for whatever reason, you get into a situation where you need help. So save all those numbers and obviously charge your phone as well, and you should feel a bit more equipped for your night out. So those are my kind of main tips. I hope they're helpful and relevant to you guys if you're starting or returning to university. Hope you all have the best time at Freshers or Refreshers Week. I'm a bit jealous, I'm not gonna lie, but thank you for listening and I hope that helps.